Family Guide Back to the Multiverse was released on the PlayStation 3, so it's a bit of an old game, I realise, but I've had a retro itch lately, so I've ended up going back to that console to play games that I missed out on first time around, and this game has an actually awesome trophy in my opinion. At the end of the Chickens in Space level, you end up saving Peter Griffin, who up until this point in the game has only really been seen in the background of certain levels as a little Easter egg, because in this game you play as Stewie and Brian through the story. Yet at the end of this level, Peter Griffin's arch enemy, Ernie the giant chicken, appears, and they all go through the portal. And as the next level starts, you instantly think you're going to just carry on playing as Stewie and Brian again, but then a little twist happens and you find yourself finally in control of Peter Griffin. As the game recreates one of the show's most notorious moments, the chicken fight, and this level is all about Peter Griffin going up against his arch enemy, Ernie. So the aim of the level is quite simple, just beat the ever-living shit out of the giant chicken. You do this by punching the chicken, and if you can smash him into other objects, you'll deal more damage to him. Now, it's not the greatest controlling beat 'em up ever, but it still is a lot of fun, especially when you do the charged attack to send him flying into objects. And after whittling down his health, you may be forgiven for thinking that it's over all too soon. However, just like in the show, this fight just goes on and on. As round 2 starts, both of your health meters are replenished, and you now have to duke it out once more, though this time the game does mix it up a little bit by giving the chicken a few new moves and attacks for you to be aware of. One of which is the chicken's dash. He'll now try and evade you more, and he also does this charging attack where he'll scream out and then just do a flurry of punches before then taunting you at the end of it, and that's when you try and strike him, because while he's taunting, he's definitely vulnerable, allowing you to charge up your power attack and send him flying across the room. If you repeat that process of just blocking him as he does his attack and then hitting him when he taunts, you'll finish him off in no time, and then we get another cool cutscene as the game transitions to the third round of the fight, with Peter doing a belly flop down into the floor below, and then you get a new move now called the butt stomp, so it's kind of like a Mario move there, and it'll do an area of effect damage around you, damaging the chicken if he's nearby. I really like how each round mixes it up and adds a little bit more to the fight. Giving Peter a butt stomp move is a nice touch because, like Mario, he's big enough to cause problems with his giant ass if it slams down on you. Though I did just stick to using the charged power move because it would smash the chicken into nearby objects, and you had to destroy so many of them for another trophy. So that's why a lot of the clips you're just going to see me do that move over and over again. And after defeating him once more, Peter then does this.
Oh God! Oh God!
Which definitely made me chuckle, but not as much as this bit where he just throws him out of the window and then just runs and jumps after him as the fight continues to the 4th and final round outside on the airport. And as soon as I saw that truck in the background, I knew I wanted to try and slam him into it to see if it would just explode in a ball of fire. And I think it does. I can't remember. The other vehicles definitely do, so I think it does. But I don't think I ever got a chance because the chicken was just smacking the shit out of me at this point. But yeah, this is the final stage of the fight. And there's a lot of things that can explode in this one. And again, I'm just sort of smacking him around to try and just whittle down his health and finally defeat him. And I love how the character models change when they take damage. Their shirts rip and there's blood on them, just like in the show. I think they did a really good job with this, and it's just a nice touch to change up the game towards the end of the game after you've just been doing so much of the third-person shooting, to have this nice little break with a different character, and it even ends with a Mortal Kombat fatality. Brilliant. And as Peter, knackered from this fight, wipes the blood off his mouth, ding, the chicken fight trophy pops. Simply awesome. An awesome level, an awesome fight, and an awesome trophy. Thank you very much for watching that one awesome PlayStation trophy. See you next time.